Oh. It's the season finale and there's 3 drivers in the running for P4. Yash Pro Gamer, Budgers and Doomslayer can take it. Yash Pro Gamer's in the prime seat in 4th, 8 points ahead of Budgers. Lights out in the run down to turn 1. Yash Pro Gamer looks to the outside of Budgers, who has a waft of understeer. Forces Yash Pro Gamer wide. This allows R14 Penguin to sneak up the inside. Past Budgers. Yash Pro Gamer slows down, blocks off R14 Penguin. He goes running off the track way wide, and Racing JDB is through. Beautiful racecraft from the world champion, who has made his way up into 1st. R14 Penguin has to lift off, likely to be an illegal overtake. And I just said Racing JDB's 1st, he's 2nd, I'm being special. Doomslayer is actually blitzed it into the lead. He has a good lead here, but it's side by side into the hairpin between Yash Pro Gamer and Budgers. Budgers goes deep. R14 Penguin with the switchback. Is he going to pull it off? Draining the battery. He's passed. But they're still side by side. These two fighting for P4. There's nothing in it between them. Side by side. Who's going to take it? It's Yash Pro Gamer. Let's have a look at the start again from the perspective of Racing JDB, who capitalised on the chaos as he's done all season. Speedy, bogged down off the start, left and vulnerable to Racing JDB, who plays it calm, takes the outside line. We can see Yash Pro Gamer running miles wide there and Budgers being a bit of a blockade in the middle of the track. And then we see chaos ensue. Budgers off on the inside. Yash Pro Gamer slows down. Contact everywhere on the left-hand side of the track. And Racing JDB spots the gap, takes advantage, and gets up into 2nd place with just Doomslayer ahead of him. Is it going to be another win for the world champion? Racing JDB will have a look on the inside as Doomslayer's gone deep. Barges Doomslayer out the way. He's off the track. R14 Penguin might have the run, but there's not enough speed. He's into the lead. Running down the back straight now. R14 Penguin will have DRS. And the 2 who were fighting for the title earlier on in the season might have one last dance at Abu Dhabi. Side by side down the straight they go, heading into the heavy braking zone. Who's going to come out ahead? There's nothing to pick between them. R14 Penguin on the outside gets the move around. Racing JDB has a wobble. There's a bit of space for R14 Penguin, but Racing JDB comes flying back down with the assistance of DRS. To the inside, little bit of wheel banging there, and these two are putting on a clinic right now. Still side by side round the sweeping right-hander. R14 Penguin has a wobble, forces Racing JDB wide. They're still side by side heading into the final sector, the tight and twisty hotel section, but R14 Penguin has the speed around the outside and will get ahead. This is great racing. Well, it's the same as last lap, but just roles reversed. R14 Penguin now sits ahead of Racing JDB, who will close in, close in, close in. Is he going to go for it to the inside? Yes, he does. The dive bomb was open. He went for it. Space is left for Racing JDB, and he will get the better exit on R14 Penguin. Right up the back of him. Pulls to the right-hand side, heading into the sweeping right-hander. They go side by side. Space for both drivers. This is great racing. These two have had the best racecraft all season, and they're showing why they were fighting for the title earlier on. Racing JDB on the inside, R14 Penguin on the outside as they go into the tight and twisty section. They both keep it on the track. R14 Penguin has the edge, but Racing JDB has the outside. Still side by side as we head into the final corner, onto the final lap, but R14 Penguin with the overspeed on the outside.
I think this season, mate. I think.
Well, Yash Pro Gamer's joined the fight, and this is great for him because he is in the running to secure that P4 in the championship. Meanwhile, Racing JDB passes R14 Penguin to get back into the lead of the Grand Prix. However, we know that the overtake happens again on this next straight with DRS. It's a flip-flop situation, but Racing JDB seems to have more battery and is actually pulling away from R14 Penguin on the straight. He might be vulnerable on this next turn if R14 Penguin gets his line right. Tighter to the inside than Racing JDB, but it might just not quite be enough. Racing JDB has a few attempts, has an arm and a leg in front. but he's not at the greatest line. He's under pressure. Mere hundredths in it between these two. R14 Penguin right up the back of Racing JDB. Is he going to go for it into the final corner? He pulls to the inside, looks for the move. Oh, out of nowhere, Yash Pro Gamer gives Racing JDB the Moroccan torpedo. Let's watch that again on the perspective of the man who's found himself in the barrier. Yash Pro Gamer out of nowhere kills Racing JDB, and R14 Penguin gets the win at the death.